Okay, members and friends, I'm in the greenhouse trying to patch up these leaks. I did something up in there. We'll find out next time it rains. So I've gotten in here and I've started to try to insulate a little bit. Right? Put a little bit of styrofoam behind the window there. Obviously you can see a reflection. You can see a reflection. You can see a reflection. Light reflects off of a mirror type imagery, right? And replaced a few more light bulbs, you know, so we can try and warm it up in here again. I don't know, you know, sprayed down a few things, cleaning it up, sweeping it up, taking off these little branches that are falling down. You can see here, so I'm just snipping it, right? And that's going to be with salad tonight. So, and then these ones I'm going to be putting back. Hold on. Okay, so I added one more light. I have more of these. These put out a fair amount of heat. So I may put another one in here. But when the door is closed, and I just need to insulate it a little better, right? Hold on. Just need to insulate it a little better. It's not so bad with the lights on. And the thing I like about Christmas lights, these kind of lights, is they can produce a little bit of heat, and they're fairly safe. Like yesterday, you seen me in the rain out here, right? They don't, you know, they don't catch on fire. They're made to be in the rain. So, not to say that you want your greenhouse dripping wet, but, you know, in the event of, you know, you're pretty safe, but you still have to kind of pay attention to what you're doing, right? So, yeah. I cleaned everything up in here, and we'll see what happens the next time it rains. Hold on. Okay, members and friends. Day 2, since I've been cut off of welfare. Let's have that understanding. I didn't close my file. They cut me off of welfare. So I'm going to tack on another $42 because my teenagers are both home right now. And I'm being very firm with my daughter, just telling her that's it. Don't do your laundry here. Don't think you can come and just help yourself. Before you come by, you call me. You make sure I'm home. And I'm taking over the basement. That's it. I got beautiful fabric around this house. I used to be a costume maker. But thanks to the non-profit, that all shit kind of went to the wayside because all my time is on non-profit books and digging into my pocket and being charitable for the BC Liberal government that doesn't do fucking jack shit in return. So I'm losing my house. So I'm going into survival mode. I already said that crap, right? So I'm downsizing for the shit upstairs getting on my nerves. It's going downstairs. I'm putting up a fucking sewing table down there. And that's it. I'm going to sew until I can't afford this house no more. Because once I have to start packing up, for crying out loud, I just put another bookshelf up in Andre's room 3 days ago. Right? And on the other hand, I'm having to think about packing up. And once you start packing up, that's it. Your life is blasted for 2 freaking years. It takes a year to get out, pack up, you know. By the time you get to the other place, it takes a whole freaking year just to unpack. I've been in this house for how long? Almost 4 years. And I'm still hanging up bookshelves? Come on. So I'm taking over the basement. I'm locking up 3/4 of the fucking dishes down there too. And if they keep up with the bullshit, I'll phone up with the landlord and I'll tell him to take that fucking oven out of there. For the ones that still live down there. Because I'm still asking my 18-year-old to move. And now she's the victim. Well, I hope you don't do it to your 15-year-old. Well, my 15-year-old listens better to me than like you do. You don't listen to me. And I'm done with it. My mother, you know what my mother would have done to me? She would have taken my shit and just thrown it outside in the rain, open suitcase. So when I came home, all I found was my shit all out in the fucking rain. And I wasn't allowed back in the house. I had to grow up now, didn't I? They don't help me with laundry. They don't help me with garbage. They don't help me with nothing. They don't help me with the yard. They pile up their fucking dishes. They throw out my dishes. They come upstairs. They take dishes from upstairs and pile them up downstairs because they're too fucking lazy to clean them downstairs. So that's it. I'm done. I don't care what people think. Kids are supposed to respect their parents. Kids are supposed to help their parents. And when the kids don't want to do that, kick the fucking kids out. Especially when they're starting to turn into adults with big-ass mouths. If I'm going to lose this house, you know, I can still turn it into a recovery house. So I'm not really losing. I'm just not ready to leave yet. Andre's greenhouse isn't even up yet. Every day, something a little more is every third day when the guy comes because I'm paying him, right? Pay him $300. Just to put the frame up, put the windows in for me. And then I gotta find a way to get some money for the fucking windows that are broken on that, because you have to remember that was just all donated stuff. And then I have to pay somebody to put those windows in for me. As oh, well, I have no money, so what the hell are you thinking about? You're losing your house, what the fuck are you thinking about? Just like with this little video with the greenhouse that you seen today, right before this video. That's what I did all day today. I couldn't go out and beg for money. I had to make sure what little bit of food I had growing, even if it was an onion, was still growing because I can't go to the grocery store and buy it no more. Oh, my daughter's shopping. Oh yeah, you're working now, right? You're a big bitch. Like I said, you got money, you go spend the money. But I also told her too, you make sure you save your money for your damage deposit. Because your room's going into a storage room. And the living room's going into a sewing room. And since I'm clearing out here, I might even be able to do my daycare yet. And if I got fucking time, I'll go beg for my little welfare charity check. But right now, I'm in survival mode, and I don't got time to be sitting around in the freaking street. I'm supposed to be working on my grandson's non-profit. Sorry, yeah, really. We need a lawyer. Sue the Ministry of Children and Family Development. But I'm supposed to be working on this. All this paperwork that I sit there for days with my blind eyes. I haven't even had time to work on this. I guess the social worker's pretty happy about that one, right? You know? Right? Gotta always win the race, right?